Good evening. Any failure teaches us two important lessons in our lives. The first is that doing something, if we are doing something completely wrong, the second lesson does not only teach us that we can always overcome failure, it primarily teaches us that we must get up and continue the pursuit of our dreams. If we don't learn these lessons, we'll remain where we began from. Now, there are many areas. Let me chuck it down one by one. One, self discipline. Any success in life requires discipline, self discipline. If we are disciplined, obstacles on the road are meant for success. The big problem with self discipline is that it needs to be developed. Persistence. We can be talented and intelligent, but if we don't combine these two with persistence, we are bound to fail. A lack of persistence is a great obstacle to success. Swim against the tide. Now, if everybody swim with the tide, then we'll end up where everyone else goes. It only gives us the same result. But all these great human beings in this world, they think something very differently. They try to do something different. And that is where their own greatness lies. Planning. If we don't have a proper plan, we are less likely to succeed in life. It does not matter if the plan is perfect or imperfect, so long as it has a plan. All that is matter that we must have a plan. It will help us to steer all our actions in one direction. Without a clear plan, we never come closer to our goals. Develop attainable, measurable, specific, and time-bound plans are very important in life. Fear of failure. Being afraid of failure paralyzes us. It makes us reluctant to seize the rewarding opportunities. We fear failure, which is why we don't even try. We should not be afraid to fail. Be afraid of not having the courage to try. It is important to realize that the fear of failure is a major obstacle on the road to success. Asking too much too quickly. Now, in a present technological juncture of our life, we want the quickest possible solution to everything. My dear friend, it is not the case it should be. A great number of people dream of accomplishing the things too quickly. They get themselves incredibly challenging goals, but quickly intimidated once they realize how difficult the target is. Consequently, they quickly become discouraged because of a lack of result. It is a human tendency to seek instant result. For this reason, we must break our goals down to avoid becoming discouraged too quickly. In this context, I remember one of the great friend of mine who is a mountaineer and who conquered the 7 continents, 7 highest peaks in 7 months. He was a MTech from IIT KGP and PGDM from IIM Calcutta. He could have joined in any multinational companies. Instead, he focused on mountaineering. And he was the only Indian who conquered 7 peaks, including Antarctica, in 7 months. Previously, this record was held by possibly an American. Now, he told me once that I don't look at Himalayas as Himalayas. It is a pebbles, small, medium, large. I put my foot forward into pebbles, small ones, medium ones, large one. I see which one is solid, where I can stand. And once I cross one pebble after another, then subsequently I reach to the mountain. Now, this is a very valuable lesson in our lives. Self-belief, intelligence and talent are not necessarily that separate successful people from unsuccessful ones. The successful individuals believe in themselves, while unsuccessful people seek for reasons why things are not working for them. If we believe in ourselves, we will be less likely to give up prematurely. Humility is considered by many successful individuals as an important key to success. Some even consider it to be very vital for success. For any unsuccessful or semi-successful people, humility is the missing ingredient. Excuse. If we blame other people for our own mistakes and problems, we are destined to fall. Successful individuals don't allow excuses to stand between themselves and their goals. Remember, the best excuse in the world is still an excuse. Network. Well, we'll miss quite a number of opportunities if we don't invest time to build a strong relationship with those who can help us, who can give us the advice. Unfortunately, many of us underestimate the importance of networking. Giving up. Giving up automatically leads to failure. Unsuccessful people tend to give up way too easily. They fail almost always because they didn't try hard enough. Resistance to advice. Ego. Now, most of the human beings are suffering from very high ego. Some people fail because they believe that what they are doing is right, even if their endeavors are unsuccessful. They remain resistant to advice, as if seeking advice will demean their character, demean their understanding, demean their knowledge. No. Take advice who can give us. What they tell may not be comfortable for us, but is just right for us. Not to learn from the past mistakes. Unsuccessful people are deeply hurt by mistakes and failures. As a result, they do everything they can to quickly forget those painful experiences. As a result, they also bury the mistakes. My advice and suggestions to that: forgive the past, but don't forget the experience we gather. Overcome distraction. A person's ability to ignore distractions can be a central factor to success. The way we deal with distractions can either make or break us. If we have the necessary mental strength to abstain from these distractions while working, we will be much more productive. Procrastination. Sometimes, and something that distinguishes successful individuals from many of us is their ability to avoid procrastination. It is an important capability that helps them to keep their productivity at a constant high level. Failure to take responsibility. The unwillingness To take responsibility is closely related in making excuse. If we start believing that everything happens to us happened by accident or coincidence, which means that we cannot do anything to change that, we are always right, then only God rescue us. Dear friend, these are the 16 main points we like to highlight in this video. If you like it, please subscribe it and give your opinion. Your opinion is most valuable so that I can also learn from there. Thank you.